Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Jemima, and if you are a returning subscriber, you guys, thank you for always tuning in and returning. I know that when this year started, I came to drop like my 2023 resolution, which had to do with things I really wanted to do and really wanted to achieve, but life happened. For the past 6 months, I have been healing, and it took me a lot of courage to come out here to have this conversation with you. But today, I'll be sharing 10 things I have learned during my healing journey. So if that's something you're interested in watching, sit back, relax, grab something to eat, and let's just get right into this video, okay? The first thing is you owe to yourself the love you give to others. You do not give to people what you don't have. So you see the love, you see the attention, you see the time you spend with your partner, your friends, other people outside of you. You owe yourself that love too. And it just dawned on me that in as much as I'm very outgoing and I have so many people in my space, it just made me take back time, give to myself what I would give to other people. Basic family would always come first on this journey, and it just made me realize how important my family were to me, because they didn't even know I was healing, but they were available for me. Basically, they were always around. These are people you can't do it. So the earlier you accept it, the earlier you put them first in your life, the better for you, the easier life goes, because they will always be by your side. Next point is quite brutal, but it is very, very important. You are what you attract. So I'm on my healing journey, and there was this day I just asked myself, am I my spec? Basically. So I want this kind of guy. I want a guy that is financially stable. I want a guy that is this, is that. But me, myself, what am I doing to improve myself to meet up to this person's standard? Because I came to realize that everybody has their standards. The way you are trying to get what you want, that person is also trying to get something. So are you that person something? That's a very important question to ask yourself. So sometimes it's not even about whosoever it is in the picture. It's about you. What are you doing for your own self? What are you doing to improve yourself? What are you doing for your own self? You want somebody that is healed. You want somebody that is financially stable. Are you healed? Are you financially stable? Those are some questions you should ask yourself, okay, before you think of wanting to be with somebody. So you are what you attract. By the time you find out that you do not attract, oh, I'm attracting this type of, okay, now let me give you, for instance, point in my life where I was like, why do I keep attracting this type of men? Why do these men come to me? As in, why do this type of men come to me? But the truth is, it was just a reflection of myself. It was whosoever you're attracting is a reflection of who you are. So the work comes from inside before you get results outside. If he isn't an added value to the life I have already created, it is a no. You're trying to build your life as a young girl. You're trying to be okay for yourself, basically, and somebody is coming into your life and that person is a liability. I think there's no red flag that is higher than that, because if he is not adding to the values that you have created, like you've worked so hard to put yourself up there, and somebody is coming and he is here and he expects you to come down to meet up to his standard, my dear, that is a no. Never settle. Don't do that. If he is not meeting you up there, do not settle for it. That's a red flag, okay? Stay away. That is a total no. Do not settle for it. Also come to realize that no matter how you heal, it still doesn't stop you from getting hurt. Healing is just you knowing who you are and setting your standards and boundaries, basically. So no matter how I heal, I can be on a healing journey from today till next year. I could be healing for 3 years. When whosoever comes to me and wants to hurt me, my healing is not going to stop that person from hurting me. No matter how healed I get, it still doesn't stop me from getting hurt. As I am on my healing journey, I think it has made me more focused as to what I want in particular from a partner, and it has made me shuffle whosoever comes to me. That is what healing does to you. Healing makes your focus clear. It's like, okay, I'm focused on this is what I want, and I'm ready to work towards achieving what I want. So along this line, people will come, don't get me wrong, because you don't have I'm healing all on my forehead. People will come, but it's left for you to determine and be like, okay, this is what I want, this is not what I want. It just helps your journey. You will get lonely on this healing journey. Nobody told me this part. I think this was the one I wasn't ready for. The lonely part. You're gonna be lonely, my dear. Cause tell me why sometimes I do not have anybody calling me. Like, so let me tell you, as I am on my healing journey, I'm not doing no talking stage with nobody. I have already given myself time for myself. It's like, okay, this is my time. I just want to focus on myself. I just want to pour into myself. I just want to grow myself. So I shut down a lot of talking stages. I will not entertain you. I do not have time to entertain you. I probably do not have time to do anything, but I'm definitely not entertaining you. So you're going to be lonely on your healing journey, and it is for the better, basically. So you just have to get used to it and just invest that time to something that will be profitable to you in the long run. It's okay to be selfish and put your peace of mind first. Think about yourself. Think about, is this beneficial to me? Is it okay for my peace of mind? Is it something I will go back home and regret? Like, always have you at the back of your mind before you think of, oh, I need to help this person. Oh, I need to be here for this person. Or I need to do this for somebody else. Think about yourself. Is it taking you out of your comfort zone? Is it costing you your peace? And if you ask yourself those, if you look in and it doesn't sit well with you, it's a no. So picking yourself is the best thing to do, best decision you could ever make. Forgiveness is not about them, but it's about you and letting yourself move on. If you don't forgive, you'll be stuck. You're forgiving this person not based on this person is sorry or this person has come to apologize, but you're forgiving this person because of my mental health, because of me, because I need to move past this phase. I mean, it happened. The earlier you just accept things the way it is, the better for you. It's like, okay, this has happened to me and I have learned from it and I just move on. You forgive that person and you move on. Not necessarily, the person doesn't have to be sorry, but for your own self, you need to move on. Forgiveness just keeps you moving. But by the time you already have this person or this situation in your head, I mean, you can forgive, but not necessarily forget. It's like, okay, I these memories, they still linger in my head. But what am I doing for myself? Am I going to just sit back there and just dwell in it and just be there because I feel that way, or this person made me feel that way? This person probably had moved on with life and left you to think. So forgiving is for your own self, not even for the other party. Okay, you have that at the back. Nobody tells you this, but you are not going to ever be fully healed. There's still going to be some parts of you that once it's been tempered with, is like it just takes you back to how you felt. So you can never be fully healed, no matter how I want to take out time and focus on myself and all. You can, like, healing is a journey that never stops. You just need to keep looking out for yourself and taking care of yourself when needed. Okay, you can never be fully healed. That's one thing I've come to realize. You teach people how to treat you. We always preach this, that you are in control of how people treat you. You teach people how to treat you. And you ask yourself, how do I teach people how to treat you? You teach people how to treat you by treating yourself that particular way. The way you treat yourself is how people are going to treat you. The way you treat yourself is how you teach people to treat you. You walk into a clean space. I promise you, by the time you're leaving, you would want to look back to be like, oh, I want to keep this place how I met it. That is just how reality is. You teach people how to treat you. The way you live your life, the way you carry yourself, the things you do for yourself teaches people how to treat. Overall, I think healing is just like a self-reflection journey. It's a journey where you absolutely just put yourself first and just do things for your own self and be accountable for your own self and action. And it's something you learn every day. It's a process basically. And I have been on this journey successfully for 6 months, and I wouldn't lie to you, it's been a roller coaster of emotions, because I can be talking to you now and the next thing is I'm pouring out my eyes out by just thinking of traumas, how I made certain decisions, how certain decisions made me feel. But overall, it's been a very, very good experience. When I started this journey, I said I was going to give myself 6 months. It's been 6 months already. I didn't know how I got here, but the truth is, I'm not giving up. It makes me a better version of myself. I love myself like this, and I just want to see where it pushes me to. So if you're thinking of going on your healing journey, it's not something you force, but when your mind is ready for it, you will know. Take out time, take care of yourself, put yourself first. Think about yourself. You are the priority. And the thing is, if anything happens to you today, life is going to continue. So why don't you just take out a little moment to show yourself some love? And that's going to be the end of this episode. I love you guys. Thank you for always returning. Thank you for watching my videos. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button and join the family. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.